In recent months, the entertainment world in Japan has been buzzing with speculation surrounding Kyoko Yoshine and Kyoya Honda. Both of them have built successful careers individually, but what has caught the public's attention is the nature of their relationship. Fans, media outlets, and even casual followers have been asking the same question repeatedly. Is it simply a close friendship, or is there something deeper that neither of them has yet acknowledged openly? This curiosity has led to endless discussions online, paparazzi photos being dissected frame by frame, and fan communities debating every small interaction the two have had. The truth, however, may not be as simple as a headline can suggest. The story of Yoshine and Honda begins with their professional careers, long before they were linked together personally. Yoshine, widely admired for her versatile acting skills, rose to fame through a series of acclaimed television dramas and films. She became known not only for her talent but also for her humble personality, which allowed audiences to feel an immediate connection with her characters. Honda, on the other hand, made his breakthrough as a fresh face in modeling before transitioning into acting. His youthful charm and calm confidence quickly made him one of the promising young stars of his generation. As both of them began to appear in projects that overlapped, it was natural that their paths would cross. Their first notable collaboration was met with enthusiasm from fans who were delighted to see two rising stars working together. On screen, their chemistry appeared effortless, leaving many to wonder if it was simply acting or a glimpse into something genuine. Behind the scenes, crew members described them as professional yet warm with each other, always sharing laughter between takes and supporting one another through long shooting schedules. While such camaraderie is common among co-stars, in their case it sparked a wave of attention because of the way they seemed comfortable in each other's presence beyond the cameras. As time passed, their interactions extended beyond the confines of sets and promotional events. Several occasions were noted when both of them were spotted enjoying quiet dinners, walking together in parks, or attending small gatherings with mutual friends. These sightings, while not scandalous, were enough to ignite the curiosity of fans who began to follow every clue. Social media amplified these moments, as photos and eyewitness accounts circulated widely. The phrase, "secret meetings," became attached to them, not because of any confirmed secrecy, but because people sensed that what they shared had layers that were not being spoken of publicly. It is important to understand why this speculation carries so much weight in the entertainment industry. In Japan, the private lives of celebrities are often a delicate subject. Stars are admired not only for their talent but also for the images they project, and romantic relationships can sometimes disrupt the carefully built personas that agencies and media have shaped. This leads many artists to keep personal connections out of the spotlight. For Yoshine and Honda, both at a critical stage in their careers, being linked romantically could either strengthen their popularity by presenting them as a beloved couple or risk distracting from the work they want to be recognized for. Looking closely at their public statements, both have maintained a cautious approach. Yoshine has emphasized in interviews that she values friendships deeply and treasures the people who support her journey. Honda, when asked about relationships, has tended to redirect the conversation toward his goals in acting and personal growth. Neither has outright denied nor confirmed anything about each other, and this ambiguity has only fueled further interpretation. The mystery itself has become part of their shared narrative, where silence speaks louder than words. One could argue that what makes their story compelling is not simply the possibility of romance but the genuine bond they appear to share. In an industry that is often criticized for being superficial, their interactions seem authentic. They smile in ways that do not look rehearsed, they exchange casual gestures that reveal familiarity, and they carry themselves with an ease that suggests trust. Whether one calls it friendship or love, it is undeniable that the connection is real. Many fans find themselves rooting for them not just as individuals but as two people who might have found something special amidst the demanding pace of show business. Beyond the gossip, there is also the cultural fascination with hidden love stories. Japanese audiences have long been drawn to narratives of quiet affection, of emotions unspoken yet felt deeply. The possibility that Yoshine and Honda embody such a story in real life is captivating. It becomes almost like watching a drama unfold outside the screen, where each small detail, a glance, a word, a shared moment, carries weight. For the fans, every public sighting or subtle interaction is treated like a new episode in an ongoing series, with endless discussions about what might happen next. Still, it is worth reflecting on how such scrutiny impacts the individuals involved. Living under the constant gaze of cameras and speculation can be overwhelming. While fans feel excitement, for the artists it can mean navigating boundaries between personal freedom and public expectation. Yoshine, known for her sensitive nature, has occasionally expressed in subtle ways that privacy matters deeply to her. Honda, too, has hinted at valuing a life outside of media attention. The balance between sharing parts of themselves with the world and protecting their own peace is a constant challenge. Yet despite these challenges, the narrative of their connection continues to evolve. Their professional lives remain strong, with both securing new roles and projects that highlight their growth as performers. They continue to support each other indirectly, often praising each other's work in interviews without crossing into personal territory. This professional admiration further blurs the line, because admiration can often be the foundation of deeper emotions. Whether colleagues, friends, or something more, the respect between them is clear. Speculation aside, what draws people to this story is a universal human curiosity about relationships and love. People see in Yoshine and Honda a reflection of their own experiences, the uncertainty of defining what a bond means, the excitement of possibilities, the fear of judgment, and the hope for genuine connection. In that sense, their story is not just about two celebrities but about everyone who has ever wondered if friendship could turn into love, or if love is sometimes best left unspoken. As the months go by, one thing remains certain: their story is far from finished. Whether or not they eventually confirm a romance, their bond has already captured a special place in the imagination of their fans. The intrigue lies not in the answer but in the journey, in the way they continue to appear together yet apart, present but private. In an age where so much is revealed instantly, their choice to remain ambiguous is in itself a statement. It allows the audience to dream, to interpret, and to follow along as if they were part of a slow and delicate unfolding. In the end, the relationship between Kyoko Yoshine and Kyoya Honda may never be defined in clear terms, and perhaps that is what makes it resonate so strongly. It is a story of possibility, of closeness, of something hidden yet visible to those who look closely. Whether it is friendship or hidden love, what matters most is that it continues to inspire fascination, hope, and endless conversation. And perhaps, in the quiet moments away from the public eye, they too are figuring out the same question that the world keeps asking: what does this bond truly mean? The fascination surrounding Kyoko Yoshine and Kyoya Honda has reached a level where their names are often mentioned together more than individually. To understand why this has happened, it is essential to look at the backgrounds of both stars. Yoshine was born into a generation of actresses who faced immense competition. She had to carve her way into an industry that was already filled with young talent. Early in her career, she played minor roles that went largely unnoticed, yet critics noted her subtle acting style. Unlike performers who relied on dramatic gestures or overt expressions, Yoshine developed a reputation for quiet intensity. She could communicate entire emotions with a look or a pause, a quality that made her stand out in ensemble casts. Over time, she became one of the most respected young actresses, admired not only for her talent but for her determination to evolve with every project. Honda's rise was quite different but equally demanding. He entered the entertainment world through modeling, where his tall frame and calm demeanor immediately caught attention. Modeling brought him opportunities to work with fashion magazines, promotional campaigns, and even music videos. Yet, it was clear he did not want to remain confined to the world of photographs. His interest in acting led him to pursue roles in television dramas and films. In the beginning, critics questioned whether he had the depth required for serious roles. However, with each project, he demonstrated an increasing ability to bring sincerity to his performances. What seemed at first like a career based solely on appearance transformed into one built on genuine skill. When Yoshine and Honda's professional paths began to cross, audiences were quick to notice. Their collaborations had a natural rhythm that could not easily be explained away as coincidence. On-screen, they seemed to anticipate each other's timing, delivering lines and emotions in a way that felt organic. Off-screen, interviews during promotional tours revealed a comfortable dynamic, Yoshine often laughing at Honda's understated humor, Honda listening attentively to Yoshine's reflections about her roles. While many co-stars display camaraderie during promotional seasons, the consistency of their connection sparked curiosity. Fans began noticing details. During group interviews, Honda often angled his body toward Yoshine as she spoke, a subtle gesture that suggested attentiveness. Yoshine, in turn, sometimes referred to Honda in ways that indicated a level of familiarity beyond work. These might have been small things, but in an era of social media, such details quickly become magnified. Clips were replayed endlessly, analyzed by fans who speculated about what might lie beneath the surface. The most intriguing aspect of their story is how often they were seen together outside of formal events. They were spotted leaving restaurants in quiet neighborhoods, walking without much disguise. Sometimes they were accompanied by friends, other times just the two of them. Unlike the highly orchestrated dates that some celebrities stage for publicity, their outings appeared unplanned and casual. A few times, they were even seen riding in the same car, chatting casually like any ordinary young people. For fans, these moments carried an irresistible charm because they felt authentic. Cultural context makes this speculation even more significant. In Japanese entertainment, romantic relationships among young stars are often hidden to protect their careers. Agencies worry about losing fans if an idol or actor is revealed to be romantically involved. This is especially true when both individuals are rising stars, as in the case of Yoshine and Honda. Because of this, silence is often the preferred strategy. By neither confirming nor denying, the stars keep all possibilities open. This silence, however, tends to create even greater curiosity. Fans are left to interpret every glance and gesture, every public outing and private rumor. Online communities devoted to them have grown rapidly. Some fans passionately support the idea of them as a couple, creating fan edits and writing messages of encouragement. Others prefer to view their bond as a rare example of true friendship between a man and a woman in the entertainment industry. Both perspectives coexist, feeding into the ongoing debate. Media outlets have taken advantage of this fascination, publishing speculative articles that tread carefully around the boundaries of truth. Even when no concrete evidence is available, the mere suggestion of romance between them is enough to generate headlines. Beyond gossip, what gives this story depth is the way it resonates with universal experiences. Many people have encountered situations where the line between friendship and love is blurred. In Yoshine and Honda's relationship, audiences see echoes of their own uncertainties, their own unspoken feelings. This relatability elevates the story beyond simple celebrity gossip. It becomes a modern-day tale of closeness, where the definitions are unclear but the emotions are undeniable. Interestingly, the two stars themselves have remained composed throughout the speculation. Yoshine continues to focus on her craft, accepting roles that challenge her range. She has portrayed everything from lighthearted comedic characters to deeply complex women carrying emotional burdens. Critics often praise her for breathing life into her roles in a way that feels sincere. Honda, meanwhile, has taken steps toward more demanding projects, often playing roles that require subtlety and emotional growth. Their continued success shows that, despite the public's obsession with their private lives, they remain committed to their work. Their story also reveals how modern celebrity culture functions. In the past, stars had greater control over their images because information was filtered through a few media outlets. Today, however, anyone with a smartphone can capture a photo and circulate it instantly. Rumors spread at unprecedented speed, and even the smallest incident can become a trending topic. For Yoshine and Honda, this means that even casual outings with friends become subjects of intense analysis. Some may find this unfair, but it also demonstrates the depth of public interest in them. What sets their case apart is the absence of scandal. Unlike situations where celebrities are caught in compromising or negative circumstances, Yoshine and Honda's interactions are consistently wholesome. They are not seen arguing, behaving recklessly, or engaging in behavior that would damage their reputations. Instead, they are simply spending time together, enjoying each other's company. This has created an unusual dynamic. Rather than facing backlash, they are often celebrated by fans who see them as embodying the possibility of a gentle, supportive bond. As speculation continues, one cannot ignore the emotional weight this places on the individuals involved. Living under constant scrutiny can be exhausting. Both Yoshine and Honda likely face pressure from their management agencies, who carefully calculate every public move. Yet there is also the possibility that, behind the scenes, they simply live their lives as normally as they can. They may see each other as trusted friends who understand the unique challenges of the industry. Or perhaps they are quietly nurturing a romance, choosing not to reveal it until the right time. Either way, the narrative will continue to evolve because the public's imagination has already been captured. Their situation can also be compared with other celebrity pairs in Japan. Over the years, several famous actors and actresses have been linked romantically, only to reveal later that they were indeed in love. In some cases, secrecy lasted for years before the truth emerged. In others, speculation turned out to be unfounded, with the individuals insisting that they were nothing more than colleagues. These precedents make it clear that no one outside Yoshine and Honda truly knows what is happening between them. The suspense, however, is precisely what keeps the fascination alive. At its heart, the story of Kyoko Yoshine and Kyoya Honda is one of ambiguity. It thrives in the space between certainty and doubt, between what is shown and what is hidden. The very fact that people cannot define their bond is what makes it compelling. Whether it is friendship or hidden love, it reflects the complexities of human relationships, complexities that no headline can fully capture. For fans, following this story is less about demanding answers and more about being part of a journey, watching as two young stars navigate their careers and their personal connections in the spotlight. The intrigue will likely continue for years, regardless of whether a clear answer is ever provided. And perhaps, that is the beauty of it. Their story mirrors the reality that not all relationships are easily labeled. Sometimes closeness exists in a form that defies categories, and sometimes love itself prefers to remain quietly hidden.